Yo, what is up guys, King over here, and today I'll be doing another build video. This time it's going to be the Predator's Mark build. Other than the AlphaBridge and 1.5, Predators and Banshees are the only viable sets for PvP. The great thing about Predator's Mark is that it is a utility build and also a DPS build if you build it correctly. Let's get started with the main stats. I currently have 313k primary DPS, 470k toughness, and 90k skill power. The main guns you want to run are ARs and SMGs due to the fact that Predator's Mark 3-piece bonus gives 8% weapon damage for both ARs and SMGs. Alright, let's go to the guns. So for my primary, I'm using a lightweight M4. It has 22% enemy armor damage, 19.2k base damage. Talents are destructive, responsive, and adept. Let's go on to the weapon mods. I'm currently running a VX1 scope with headshot damage, crit chance, and crit hit damage. And I'm running a Omega rifle suppressor with headshot damage, crit chance, and crit damage. For my small grip, I have 20% crit hit damage, 4% reload speed, and 2% accuracy. And for my extended magazine, I have max size, crit chance, and rate of fire. Onto my MP7. On my scope, I have crit chance, optimal range, and headshot damage. My muzzle, I have crit chance, crit hit damage, and headshot damage. My small grip, I have crit damage, optimal range, and accuracy. And for my mag, I have extended mag, mag size, crit chance, and rate of fire. Now you notice that on my lightweight M4, I try to get as much headshot damage as possible on my mods. And for my MP7, I try to get as much crit chance as I can. Alright, now for the gear pieces, I'm currently running a Barret chest piece, savage gloves, and 4-piece predators. If you guys didn't know the Barret's talent, it's when no skills are on cooldown, it increases your skill power by 10%. When one skill is on cooldown, it increases your damage by 5%. And when two skills are on cooldown, it increases your armor by 10%. Which is really good for PvP. So I currently have 1162 stamina, armor, health on kill, and increased kill XP, with 2 firearm armor mods. For my mask, I have 1257 stamina, exotic damage resistance, and disorient resistance. Preferably you'd want enemy armor damage on minor attributes. And I have a firearms armor mod. For my knee pads, I have 1246 stamina, armor, enemy armor damage, which is what you'd want for both knee pads and mask, increased kill XP and burn resistance. And I have a firearms armor mod with post crit chance. For my backpack, 1255 firearms, 955 armor disorient resistance, stamina armor mod, and post crit chance performance mods. Now for the gloves, I'm running savage gloves, 1252 stamina, assault rifle damage, crit hit damage, and crit hit chance. For my holster, 1260 firearms, 1238 stamina, 1195 electronics, with armor and post crit chance. Alright, let's go into the character sheet. I currently have 13% crit hit chance, and you might think that's low, but I'll explain why after I go over the character sheet. Crit damage 69% and 111 headshot damage. For combat, I have 47% enemy armor damage, which is really nice because it works in PvP now, but only 1/3 of it applies to players in PvP. And for my survivability, I have a toughness 470k, max health of 214k, and armor mitigation of 54.47, which is pretty good. Alright, so currently Adept is better than Vicious at the moment due to the fact that Adept stacks with your skills. When you activate 2 skills, the Adept talent is doubled, meaning that you will get 15% crit chance instead of 7.5. So I'll show you guys that right now. So if I use Pulse and Booster Shot, my crit chance goes to 28%. And originally it was 13%, but since I used 2 skills, it doubled it and added 15%. So for all my crit chance and everything, Savage Gloves 28%, and my pulse is, let me see, 21.3. My crit chance actually is at 56.3%, which is actually pretty good. I'm only like a couple of percent off from max, which is 60%, and that's why this build is a DPS build, because of all the crit chance and all of the crit damage that it'll do. Alright, let's go into my skills. I'm running a Pulse Scrambler, 29.9 crit chance, 13.9 crit damage, and I'm using a Booster Shot and Recovery Link. For the talents, I'm using On the Move, Precision, Critical Save, and Strike Back. But if I'm in a group, I take out Precision for Combat Medic. But yeah, if you're tired of AlphaBridge and want a utility build and that also has a DPS build, you can try out Predator's Mark. It's actually pretty good. If you're wondering where I got the M4 with Adept and Destructive on it, it's actually available this week at West 34th Street. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and make sure to like and subscribe if you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.